3 and 5, and we're getting ready for a backpacking trip that we're getting ready to do like right now. So if you're new to the channel, hola, this is Coach Bill, and I'm going backpacking tonight. And I usually go backpacking every Friday and mostly Saturday. So I just got out of work and now I'm heading up to the mountains and I need to get packed up. So I got all my gear all in my gear closet. I got stuff kind of like all scattered everywhere. But we're going backpacking, and on this backpacking trip, I want to test out a couple different things because on my other backpacking trips that I've done this past like maybe 3 weeks, I've been doing a lot of cooking and stuff. And this hike that I plan on doing is going to be a little bit more. I want to actually hike a little bit more. What up, Josh P? So I'm getting ready for my backpacking trip, and I want to do a little bit more hiking than I did like the last couple nights. So I'm actually gonna I'm not gonna be doing a lot of cooking. I'm gonna kind of doing like the typical boil and get ready. So on this trip, I'm deciding to bring a hammock, and the reason why I'm deciding to go with a hammock is because I'm thinking that it's going to give me a little bit more options when I'm out there backpacking. And I'm going to be going up in North Georgia, like the Appalachian Trail. And I always feel like when I'm in a hammock, I can kind of just make something happen. Like I don't need perfect ground. I just need a couple trees. And there's a lot of trees in North Georgia, like almost too many trees. And you can't really get a lot of flat spots. So even though I love sleeping in the tent, I think it's going to be a good little change with the system. So I'm using the Z-Packs Super Nero. This is just my the 50 Ultra Nero. It weighs about 16 ounces, more or less. I think that's including the vest that I added onto it, and all the other like little side gadgets. Like I got like a pocket over here and some different like I don't know, little clip-ons over here. Just little stuff that added on. Yo, am I gonna boil some more Slim Jims? I think I might actually go with some Mountain Homes. A little bit something a little bit better for my stomach. Even though I do, you know what? I probably will bring that as a side meal if I'm still hungry, because I didn't eat breakfast this morning. I just had like my protein shake and my coffee, and then I had lunch, and so I probably will pack the Slim Jims and ramen meal just in case. Just because it's kind of like a little fall, like I can fall back on it. Ton of sodium, but all the different meals have a ton of sodium. On this pack, I got the little plastic. I'm gonna put all my clothes in there and stuff that I always have in here. I always got gloves, extra pair of darn Tufts socks, and a little beaner, a little hat. I won't be using my pillow, so I'm gonna pack up my pillow. We'll slide that right over there. This is the Z-Packs little beaner hat. I like. It's almost perfect for this type of weather. I mean, it's still kind of too hot for it, but it's very light. It weighs less than an ounce, and it's good for like putting it over your eyes. So I will take a base layer. It's probably going to drop to upper 50s, so it's not going to get too cold, but I still like to have something warm. I'm not going to bring a puffy jacket. I just don't see the point of bringing a puffy jacket when I have this and plus a rain jacket. I'm fine with just this stuff right here. So I got my base layer, Z-Packs fleece hoodie, and then I like to bring the pants just in case. And then I'm gonna bring a sheet for like my pillow. I mean, sorry, not my pillow, my sleeping bag. I think I should be warm enough in just this stuff right here. I'm hoping that I will be. I don't think I'm gonna pack a quilt. I'm undecided right now. But let's pack an underquilt because we are gonna take a hammock. And I have this is a 40-degree quilt. It's 3/4 of the body, so it's not a full body quilt. I don't know if, actually, you can't really see. Let me show you. So this right here, you can actually see the bottom. It's not a full size. It's gonna cover from like my shoulders and like down to like almost like my knees, and that's all I need. And this is even like on my 0-degree underquilt. That's what I rock. I don't do the full. Uh, if you sorry, is your ZPAX DFF or is it Ultra? It's this one right here is Ultra. I don't know how. Um, I didn't know ZPEX switched DFF to Ultra a couple years ago. Looks like mostly industrially switched. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the uh, few. I think it's what is it? MG. I think it's Hyper Pax straps. So you're not a fan of the Hyperlight straps? These ones right here. I think that's what you're referring about right here. The Hyperlights. I think that's what you're talking about. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, this material, if you can see, is actually holding up pretty well on the inside. This is that Ultra material, and it all has switched. And I've used this for about a year now. I think in September it's going to be a full year. You can see, like, let's see, I can show you some of the seams on the inside, Josh. So it's still seamed in pretty good. And I can show you an old pack. I actually gave away my old one, but I have the Nero right here, and I can show you the insides of this right here. So the insides of this, pretty good. I know in my old one that I had before 2019, all these threads, and that was the one that I used like almost nonstop. That was my go-to. That was the like the Arctic Hall Z-Packs, and it started peeling. Like these little threads right here, those were actually peeling in my old one, and I don't have much peeling going on. I do have some damage stuff going on over here because I decided to put a Bearcan in it. You can almost see like a circle right here, which I don't recommend trying to put a Bearcan in here. It's almost too small, but the inside is still fine. I just wanted to get something that had a little bit more liter space for when I go on trips that are more than 3 days. This is perfect for like 3 days. 4 days, you're pushing it. You're kind of carrying food on the outside, and you're really making sure that your liter space is like down to almost nothing when you're using something 30 liters or smaller. And you think 38 liters is like a lot, but 15 of it is, I think, on the outside. I believe 10 is right here and 2.5 on the sides. So really, what is that? 15 minus 38, which is, do the math, coach. 23 liter space in here. And I don't know if they count that when it's all the way sealed up, but it equals up to not a lot of space. Long story short. And I saw that you put in another comment. Let me go ahead and take a look at it before I move on. Yeah, Hyperlight. Let's see. Probably talking about the Lowe's lifters. Oh, you're talking about the low lifters? I'm just looking through. Sorry, Pete. Looking. Jeff's appeared. And the last one, Pete is correct. The low lifters. Yeah. This doesn't have any low lifters. I wish that it did. To be honest, that's probably my biggest downfall about this pack right here in the frameless packs, that it doesn't have the low lifters. I mean, if it had the low lifters, this thing would be completely different. But I will say this, okay? With the vest, if you add weight to the front, it balances out the pack itself like 100%. Because if I'm hiking and if I don't have the waters up front right here, it feels like a different pack, and I actually don't like it. Like, I feel like you're almost mandatory to rock water up front just to balance out the shoulders. It's weird, but I'll move my weight up front so I'm carrying it out in front of me instead of back here. When I'm carrying it back here, I will feel some pain. Not pain, but I'll feel like rubness along the sides if I don't have the weight up front. When the weight's up front, it kind of like evens out, brings it more forward, and I like the feeling of that. And the hip belts, they're nice. Like, you can go ahead and put them on, but I really, even when I'm hiking, sometimes they're just dangling down. Sometimes I buckle them and kind of like cinch them. But mainly, the biggest difference is just carrying the weight up front. It's weird to say that. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Is the chat? Oh, what up, Noodles? Is your Ultra or Ultra X? Uh, you you read about the delamination happening? I don't know what that is. I haven't been watching it. Reading up on it. I believe, and you guys can correct me. I'm not sure about the I believe this is Ultra X. Actually, 50 Ultra. I think it actually. You know what? It might just be Ultra. I'm gonna have to look it up. I bought this a year ago, so I don't know if this is the difference, but the lamination is still looking good in it, so I'm not complaining. I will show you an older pack that I've had that is Ultra. This is, and I'm sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked right here. This is a Mountain Laurel design right here, and I can let you look inside of this. This is a pack that I think was well built. I like the quality of it. It just doesn't fit right. It doesn't hold the weight like the way that I would like it to. I feel like the weight is always hanging off my back, pulling away from my back, versus this pack right here, I can hold it in the front. So if we look on the inside of this one, and this is like smooth. This feels really nice. I did like how Mountain Laurel Design did create their pack. Like, this has a lot more soft feeling. If you notice, this is more like a crinkly feeling. This is more tough. This is more smooth. If I had to guess which one was more waterproof, I'd guess this one, just based on looks. Because it looks like there's more of a laminate on this one, and doesn't look like there's much of a laminate on this one. And you can kind of see like the shine right there, and you can kind of see almost the dullness with this. This one I probably used for about 2 years, and then I just decided that I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, Josmic, she loves the Mountain Laurel design, but I am not a fan of it. And I think it's built, the quality is phenomenal. Like, I compare this higher than Z-Packs. It's just, whenever they created the design of it, it's just, it doesn't hold the weight correctly. And it's all about being able to carry your weight correctly, and this pack doesn't do it. And then plus, like, the hip belts and everything comes up really high on my torso, like my belly area. I like the hip belt more on my hips. So there were some flawed designs on this. Maybe it was also me buying the wrong size. I'm sure that probably played a factor on it. I went with the measurements, but it is what it is. I'm over it. The Durskin, I don't know what that one is. It's intriguing. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, Pete. I know Durson makes a ton of great products, and I know Darwin made a comment about the tent pole. I mean, sorry, not the tent poles. The trekking poles. He actually has some issues with the trekking poles, with the Durson ones. Uh, yeah, Darwin is great to look at a ton of that stuff. There's a lot of good information. Hi, Pete says noodles. Did I miss? Did I miss what you're going to eat? Uh, well, we haven't actually figured out what I'm going to eat yet. Still packing. So I'm taking a hammock tonight, and we're going solo backpacking. And I don't use stuff sacks, except for just one big bag. Try to keep it as light as possible. It is nice to have everything organized that way, but to me, this has just been so much easier. So, what do you guys think? You think I should pack a underquilt tonight? I mean, sorry, a top quilt. It's going to get down to about 58 degrees. Let me know. What do you think? Should I pack a top quilt? The temperature is going to be it says low 58, and I got a 40-degree underquilt. Plus, man, you know what? I could just pack a puffy. Now, I could probably just wing it with that. I do want to go light. You know what? What are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? What's the temperature's gonna be? Howdy noodles. No more tents. No, we're not gonna be using the Hexamid on a lot of my trips. I use that probably once per season, just to let myself know how much I hate the Hexamid. I don't know how people. I got a friend that lives up in Washington, and he does trail maintenance, and he says that there's actually a person that uses the Hexamid with no ground cloth, and to me, I find it so intriguing because for one, Washington is wet, and to use the Hexamid in the spider tent, I don't know how anyone can use that. Sorry, I messed up. Trying to catch up on those. Okay, let's see. I'm cold nature. Cold nature. I can speak. I'm sorry. It's been a long day, long week. You'd bring a quilt, but Coach seems hot nature. You could do without a quilt. Pad under. So I'm doing a under quilt, so I'm fine with my back, and then 50 degree over, with just a puffy. You know what? I think I'm gonna try to do the Pete style, and we're gonna bring a puffy jacket, and I'll bring one that has a hood. So I got a couple. I got the Mount Bell puffy. Forget the name of this one. I got the Timbermaid, and let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna grab the one that has the zipper. We'll go with the Mount Bell zip up. I think it's 1,000 fill power. Weighs about 4 to 5 ounces. So we're gonna keep this really light. Let's see if it actually has a name on this. This is that really light one. Mount Bell. What's the name? Probably has it on the sleeve. I know it has like 1,000. It's an EX 1000. I forget the name of it. So we'll use that. I got the sheet. I'm gonna pack a rain jacket. I'm gonna use the Timbermaid rain jacket pullover. If I get caught in the rain, I'm okay with it because it's not gonna be like too cold of temperatures. I'm going to pack this actually inside my pack. Usually you would want to keep it on the outside, but I'm going to bring in this right here, which is my setup for the Starlink. So we're going to be carrying that, and to me this has been the best way to carry the Starlink. It's right on the outside. I want to see if I missed anything. I want to make sure I answer everyone's questions. Matt Bell makes great stuff. They sure do. It's super light too. I thought he was saying puppy jacket. I wish I was bringing a pup. He's an ultralight backpacker, no ground cloth under a tarp. Yeah. I want to say it was actually a girl that was out in Washington that my buddy John was doing trail maintenance with. So we're gonna use. I like Dutch actually makes a really fantastic hammock, and he makes a thing called the half wit, which I'm really impressed by. And the reason why I like the half wit is because it has half of a bug net that can go ahead and guard you from like any bugs. So I really like that idea. It's always attached. If you want to zip up the bug net, you just go ahead and fling it right in the back, and there's like a little knob, almost like one of these right here, that will go ahead and tighten up in the back, so you can actually keep the bug net off your face. And if you watch later on, maybe like tonight or tomorrow morning, you'll see more of the half wit. And plus, I just like the name of it too. Using some, I think this is called like poly something. This right here doesn't exert water as much versus the other straps, and I really like the straps. I got some whoopies. I hate the whoopies. Whenever I use them, it's kind of like the spider tent, and this confirms to me why I don't use the whoopies. Whoopie system is a system that you put around some trees, and it's not much lighter than these straps right here. And I think these straps are only like 8 feet in length. I got some 15 footers, but they're not. Yeah, the poly pack. Puff Dougie. He uses it when it's nearly 0 or below. That all your dog uses one? That's cool. Noodles wants to know what kind of pup you have, man. Alright, so we're going to use Rainfly. I'm going to use my light version. I got the standard hammock gear one. We're going to use that because it's just myself, and I'm not concerned about the rain as much tonight. I did check the forecast. There's a small chance of rain. It's the mountains. It's probably, if it rains, it's usually like for 30, 45 minutes, and then it goes by. Okay, so I'm trying to scan everything that I need. Okay, so I think we have everything as far as clothes. You know what? I am going to bring a buff just in case. Nah, I don't need a buff. Alright, so I'm good with my clothes. Got an extra pair of socks in there. I got some sleep gear. We're going to put in the Rainfly, the hammock with the straps. And now let's pack up some of the food. And again, we're going to go light with the food. We're not going to go too crazy because I want to practice hiking some good mileage with the Starlink. Let's see. So I still like this system better than the bag. Like the bear bag hang. So we'll put this thing down, and so I keep a lot of my stuff ready just because I backpack so often, usually once a week. So I got my cook bag, the Big Sky International cooking pouch. I never refilled my toothpaste. Let's see if I see any small toothpastes in here. Okay, so it looks like I have some right here, and I can show you how I fill up my toothpaste on camera. So this is the Z-Packs toothpaste right here. Comes in like this really small bottle. Uh, Starlink, roughing it out. It's Pete, trying to give you a little heads up. I'm trying to film and do like live footage while you're out there backpacking. Now, would I take this on a long backpacking hike? No, but I do want to start getting like better at using this because I think there's going to be some. Like, there's been places where I've been out like out west, and I wish that I had the Starlink Mini because when I'm out there, I'm seeing like these views for days, and I can't go live and I can't show it, and I just want people to see like an authentic like view because I can make my YouTube videos and just be like, hey, this is where I camp tonight, set up everything up, and kind of snap the fingers and like the magic happens, and you see like nice little time lapse of transition, and I mean that stuff is cool for like those videos, but I like to get the live so people can actually almost feel like they're out there with me and kind of experience the same thing. So yeah, I'm trying to rough it. So back to the toothpaste, and it works good if you have another small toothpaste. And I've been using the same bottle for about a year now. And what I do is this one's almost empty. I might need to get another one. It kind of fits right in here. See that? It almost fits almost perfectly in here. And then I can go ahead and squeeze. And yes, a little will come out, but you just wipe it up. And you'll see this start to blow up a little bit. You see kind of blowing up. And that's how we keep on reusing the same bottle of toothpaste. And now, we do have air that goes in here, which is fine. See if we can let it out a little bit. There we go. I just let some air out. Okay. All right. So this actually feels a lot more full. And that's how we keep on reusing our little mini toothpaste. I wish I had an endless supply, but this way I kind of do. Little things to save just dollars, cents. And then my Z-Packs toothbrush. I usually just keep it right in here. I missed some comments. Let me go ahead and read those. Okay. Let's see. I switched from ground to hang 2 years ago. I'm probably not going back. It's nice and dry. Thanks, Starlink. I'm out there with you. Yeah, buddy. On the couch with a bowl of ice cream. Did you have to rub that in? Come on, man. Love ice cream, cookies, cake. Pete, I'm guessing you sleep just fine hanging. I've been able to make it a whole night. Oh, I have not made it a whole night yet, sleeping in a hammock. The hammock is just it's a learning curve, Noodles. A huge learning curve. It's a huge learning curve, and like I'm sure everyone who's ever tried the hammocks before can justify to that. It's something that just it doesn't happen overnight. You got to find the right hammock. You got to find the right straps. You got to find what works best for you. You got to find and every single time you go backpacking and set up your camp, it's almost like setting up a new experience too because you're finding new trees and everything is. And you're like, okay, can I fit between those trees? Is there any widowmakers up there? What about the brush? Is the brush too high where I can't go ahead and put my hammock here? There's no flat ground, but I can go ahead and hang over here. then you might have some friends with you, and you're like, you get the flat spot, and I guess I'll get that crappy spot over there. So, uh, getting the right hang is so important, and it's a huge learning curve. It took me years to try to figure out what I liked. Okay, first aid kit, check. Coffee. Jasmine just got me some more coffee. I do want to pack some snacks. Let's see. Packing the ramen for Josh. Let's see. Got some sugar in here. Got a lot of sugar in here. And you kind of got to watch out for how much chocolate you bring backpacking in the heat, because then it melts. So this is going to be for Josh. This is Josh's favorite meal right here. So we're doing dedication, ramen, and some boiled Slim Jims. So we're going to make that as a backup meal. And we're seeing that I'm in a rush tonight because I don't even have my watch with me. Then I'm going backpacking. Let's see. We're gonna grab this a Mountain House. And we're gonna grab, I guess we're gonna get chicken fajita. That'll work. My morning breakfast is just gonna be some bars. And let's see, we'll do some granola bars. I've been staying away from the fruit snacks because they've been getting stuck in my teeth, and super sensitive teeth now. Getting older. We're gonna pack some more snacks. Some granola bars. A lot of this stuff I bought at the Dollar Tree, believe it or not. Okay. I wish I had a little bit more chocolate. All this stuff is like peanut butter. I like having a little mix and mash. Okay, that should be good. I do need some more coffee. Let's see. Let me go ahead and see if there's any questions real fast. Coach, I have to admit, when you were eating the Slim Jims, I just had ice cream. Just saying, oh man. Pete, here to Starlink is dope AF, meaning it's the way to go. Thanks, Pete, man. I thought I hate it, but better sleep now. Not uneven ground issues. Yeah, I totally get that. Zero condensation, no bugs. There are views. Yeah. What part do you live? Like what part of the do you live East Coast or West Coast, Pete? Just trying to get an idea. Now I've switched over to Costco brand. Okay. All right. 1 second. I'm gonna grab a another freezer bag and some coffee. Hold on 2 seconds. You can probably still hear me talk. But I'm grabbing some freezer bags. And I'll have to grab my water in a minute. And Jasmine got me some coffee. I think tonight I might be doing some dry camping. Because out in Georgia, as soon as you get above like 4,000 feet, that's like a peak, which is almost ridiculous. So Jasmine got me some coffee. I'm going to do three things of coffee and some sugar and some, looks like we got some tea too for later tonight. Because why not? Unlike this boiled water, just for the giggles of it. Do I have no sugar in there? One sugar? Okay, that's good. Because I have my sugar with my coffee. right. Okay, so I got that. We're gonna do a Ziploc bag for. I know I just had it in my hands, right? Did I not? Ziploc bag. Maybe I didn't. Yeah. I thought I just brought the whole bag. Huh. I know I just grabbed it. Oh. It's right in front of my face. So I'm doing the Ziploc bag method. Boil the water. You got your ramen noodles. Let them soak for about 15 minutes. Bite off your Slim Jims, and you got yourself a nice little 2-course meal, and it's delicious. I call it the steaks and potato meal. So that is good. I'm bringing a lot of batteries. I'm doing 3 pound. Well, I'm doing a pound of batteries right here. Then I'm gonna put in here. Dinner is good. My extra meal is good. I have breakfast for in the morning, and that's all I need because I'm just doing an overnight hike, and I should only be hiking probably about maybe 4 miles tonight, so it shouldn't be that long. So let's zip this up. I will bring an extra battery just in case if I get to a good spot where I can go ahead and go live. So that's what I'm bringing for food. Pack is looking good. I'm looking around. I know I'm going to forget some stuff. Oh my gosh. Almost forgot my stove. Jeez. Oh, that would have been a classic coach move. You know, I always forget stuff. I was filming this video that was a complete... Yeah. And nothing worked out well. Nothing worked out well. So usually I bring the Tokes 550 milliliter. We're gonna have fun and try to do the 450 milliliter just to get some practice with it and just get some more usage out of it. Now I could use this stove, this alcohol stove. I could use this one right here. But my favorite one that I've been using for the past summer has this one right here. So I'm going to continue to bring that one. And then I'm going to bring a windscreen. And then a lighter. And that is all we need. And what the hell, let's make it super light. I'm putting in a Cuban fiber bag. Ultra light. Okay. Nice. Stove acquired. I can't believe I almost forgot this. I will go ahead. Look at this. I already got mosquitoes in here. You see that on my shoulder? These mosquitoes where I live. I get more mosquitoes where I live than up in the mountains in the woods. I hate it. I don't know why. Oh, you live in the Ozarks? Pete, you live in the Ozarks? That's where my buddy Nick. Let's see. Do I have any pictures of Nick? He's the guy I did the Colorado Trail with. Fantastic. It is on the bucket list. But first thing I'm trying to knock off is the Sochoy Trace. It's like Tennessee and Kentucky. I've been working on that trail for the last 2 years, and hopefully this coming year I'll be able to finish it. I still have like another 100 more miles, like 130 more miles to go in order to complete that whole trail. But Ozarks, definitely heard good things about that trail as well. I heard it's a lot. It's very similar based on the friend that I've been backpacking with in Tennessee and Kentucky. He said that it's very similar to like the Shoei Trace is similar to the Ozarks, and he's done like the whole Ozarks. I want to make sure that I'm catching up on everyone's comments. 1 second. Oh, nice. I've always heard Ozark. Arkansas is beautiful. Never been there though. I've only driven by Arkansas. I hung out with my buddy in Missouri, which is pretty much Arkansas. Let's see. Hammock system with duplex. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So you guys are just. It's great. For fall and winter, but summer is too hot and humid and snaky. Yeah. Can't stand snakes and spiders. All right. I'm thinking. I think we're good. Okay. So let's wrap this up. And I can show you what I already have packed on the outside. Because you might be thinking like, well, Coach, you didn't pack any of your other gear. It's just because it's already in here. I got my camp shoes. I got my tent stakes for my rainfly. I got a dirty water bag. I got a trowel. I got some butt wipes. They do have a privy on top of the mountain that I'm planning on going to, and I got the Sawyer. It's pretty reliable. I have always enjoyed using the gravity system, and that's the main reason why I still rock the Sawyer, because I love using a gravity system. I've tried using the Sawyer. What is it like? It's like 2.5 ounces, like that one, and I used it on the whole Colorado trail, but on the last day it actually broke on me and I couldn't filter anything out of it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I get everything, and I like to bring an extra bag. I like to bring an extra bag for like after I use the bathroom. If I do have to go out in nature, I try to pack out my wet ones so I don't leave a mess. And I just started doing that. I used to, and I'm okay admitting that I didn't always pack out my wet ones. I used to bury them, but over the years, I just see the benefits of packing them out, and it's not really that big of a mess too. I was always kind of like, ew, this stuff has like poo on it. I don't want to pack that out, but it's actually not that big of a deal. I still not there about going. What are some of the ultralight people are doing? They're using like the little bidet. They put it on their water bottles. I'm not there. Definitely not there. So right there goes the mini. And then on the pocket that I put on the pack, I'm bringing 2 lights. You don't need to bring 2 lights. I bring 2 because I do filming. So 1 for the headlamp and 1 for pretty much filming. I'll tuck that in, and I'm going to put another battery bank on the outside for when I get ready to film. And I need to go ahead and fill up some more alcohol on my stove. And then hopefully we'll be able to get out of here at a decent time. I know a little humidity. You live in I just read that. Wait, you live in Colorado and miss humidity? Huh? Got your headlamp? Yes, Pete. I just packed it. You probably reminded me like 5 minutes ago. Actually, let's see. Like 2 minutes ago. So we're gonna add some heat on this. Oh, need like something sharp. I can't believe that mosquito got in here. I know it bit me. I can feel it. I mean, they come right in here. It's ridiculous. Like they freaking get me all the time. Can't stand it. All right. I don't have to go really high on my alcohol, but I do like to bring some because I like to play around with it. So right now, it might not be on the camera, but I'm filling up. There we go. We're gonna bring about 6 ounces. That's way more than I need. It's actually 6.5, but it's all right because I might go backpacking again tomorrow after Jocelyn gets out of work. I might scoop her and then we can do like another backpacking trip. So, got a ton of battery. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 5 batteries, and all I have to do is fill up my water bottles. I'm going to be bringing 3. I'm going to put 2 on the outside, and I'm going to try to squeeze another one right in here. So I think I'm ready. Let's go ahead and weigh this, because why not? Right? Oh, nice. That's a good idea. Summer seems mosquitoes. My dog carries my TP yeah, in a doggy bag. Like 8%. Okay, sorry. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick little weigh in. All right, 0 pounds. And okay, we're looking at 15.8. That's without water, and that's a ton of batteries. So if we're gonna add 3 liters, that's gonna be about 21.8 pounds for this pack right here. So that's how much we're carrying, and that's just based on the, each liter weighs about 2 pounds. I think it's actually like 2.1. So we're looking at about 22 pounds for this pack right here. Oh, and I will be bringing 1 trekking pole. Oh, I need filming. Let's see. Do I want to bring a real tripod or do I want to bring my small one? We're going to try to go ahead and film everything with just my small tripod. I got this tripod, and then I have this tripod right here that's connected to my trekking pole. So we will be using some kind of filming device too. And then as far as mics, I got some ultralight ones right in my truck that I don't have with me right now, but we will take them. And plus, I'm going to bring my 4-pack mics just in case I forget. All right, well, it's getting kind of late, and I still have about a 2-hour drive. Originally from northwest Wyoming, Lucky, dry. Yeah, I just came from Wyoming, freaking awesome, nice. I'm with you, Pete. Okay, well, I want to look at the time real fast. It's about 6:15 where I am right now, and will you be live tonight? I do plan on attempting to be live. That's the goal. It's about like an hour and a half drive where I plan on going somewhere on the Appalachian Trail. I don't want to let my location known right off the bat, because you just never know. I trust you guys, especially one lives up in Minnesota, Arkansas, and Colorado. Like, I'm okay letting you guys know. Like, I'll send you emails all day long, but sometimes on the AT, it's just kind of like easy access, and there's a lot of people in Atlanta where I live. Okay, with that said, I will be on later tonight. I'm hoping around 8 or 9 o'clock. It might be nighttime by the time I get up there, but I should get up there. So I will see you guys a little bit later. If you guys want to come join me, grab your bowl of ice cream, Josh. Go for it. I'll be there eating the ramen noodles, maybe some chicken fajitas, and come join me, everyone. I appreciate it. All right. Well, that said, I'm gonna hurry up and get some drinks, and I'll see you guys. Yeah, Stalkers are real, especially Zach. Zach changed his name, by the way. He's going by a new name. I have to look at one of my comments, but he told me that he changed his name, and yeah, we're gonna. I'll look it all up, so I'll let you guys know later, Gator. All right, see you guys all later, and yeah, hopefully we'll be live shortly. Coach Bell 305, yes, out of here. Later, guys.